Our planet is a tapestry of life, woven with countless threads of extraordinary diversity. From the deepest oceans to the highest mountain peaks, life has found a way to flourish in almost every conceivable environment. But, some of these threads are so fine, so delicate, that they are barely visible to us. There are creatures so elusive, so astonishingly rare, that the vast majority of humanity will never have the privilege of witnessing them in the wild. Their existence is a whisper in the great chorus of the natural world, a fleeting glimpse of a life lived on the very edge of being. These are not simply uncommon animals, they are some of the rarest, most threatened beings on Earth. Their numbers have dwindled to such a perilous low that their survival hangs by the most slender of threads. Each one represents a unique evolutionary story, a masterpiece of adaptation sculpted over millions of years. To see one is to look upon a living treasure, a priceless gem of biodiversity. Their rarity is a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the profound impact our own species has had on the intricate balance of this world we all share. In this journey, we will seek out these phantoms of the wild. We will travel to the remote corners of the globe, from the warm waters of the Gulf of California to the dense misty forests of Southeast Asia and the ancient landscapes of Australia. We will explore the lives of these remarkable animals, understand the threats they face, and appreciate the monumental efforts being made to pull them back from the brink of extinction. This is a story of survival against all odds, a testament to the resilience of life, and a call to action for all of us. In the northern reaches of the Gulf of California, a unique and precious lifeform is quietly slipping away. This is the realm of the vaquita, the world's smallest porpoise, with its distinctive dark rings around its eyes and a mouth curled into a gentle, permanent smile. It is a creature of immense charm. For millennia, these shy cetaceans have navigated the shallow, murky waters of this single, small body of water, their entire world contained within this one gulf. They are phantoms of the sea, communicating in high-frequency clicks that are rarely ever heard by human ears, living a life almost entirely hidden from our view. But this secretive existence has not protected them. The vaquita has become an accidental victim of human activity, specifically the illegal fishing for another endangered species, the totoaba fish. Caught and drowned in the unforgiving grip of gill nets, the vaquita population has plummeted to a catastrophic low. Today, it is estimated that fewer than 10 individuals remain. Each loss is a devastating blow, pushing this beautiful, gentle porpoise ever closer to the abyss of extinction. It is a silent crisis, unfolding beneath the waves, a tragedy of a species paying the ultimate price for a conflict it has no part in. Deep within the Annamite Mountains, a rugged jungle-clad range bordering Vietnam and Laos, lives an animal so mysterious it has earned the name the Asian unicorn. This is the saola. It is not a mythical beast but a living, breathing bovid, a relative of cattle, yet it remained completely unknown to Western science until 1992. Its discovery was one of the most spectacular zoological finds of the 20th century, with two long, sharp parallel horns and striking white markings on its face. The saola is an animal of breathtaking and primitive beauty, a relic from a time when great mammals roamed the forests of Asia. Seeing a saola in the wild is an almost impossible feat. They are notoriously shy and inhabit dense, remote forests that are incredibly difficult to access. Most of what we know comes from the handful of individuals ever held in captivity, all of which sadly perished, and from fleeting images captured by camera traps deep in the jungle. This ghost of the forest is critically endangered, threatened by habitat loss, and, most pressingly, by the snares set by poachers to catch other animals. The saola, like the vaquita, is an incidental victim, a casualty of indiscriminate hunting methods that are emptying these ancient forests of their life. On the westernmost tip of the island of Java, in the protective sanctuary of Ujung Kulon National Park, a prehistoric giant makes its last stand. The Javan rhinoceros, with its single horn and armor-like folds of skin, appears as a creature from a lost world. Once, this magnificent animal ranged across Southeast Asia and Indonesia, a formidable presence in the region's swamps and rainforests. It is a browser, using its prehensile upper lip to grasp leaves and twigs, a gentle giant, shaping the very structure of the forest it calls home. Its presence is a sign of a healthy, thriving ecosystem. Today, however, that range has shrunk to this single, isolated park. The entire global population, numbering only around 75 to 80 individuals, is confined here. They are the rarest of the world's 5 rhinoceros species, and quite possibly the rarest large mammal on the planet. The relentless pressures of poaching for their horns, driven by misguided beliefs in traditional medicine, and the encroachment of humans on their habitat, eradicated them from the mainland. Now, this small, vulnerable population faces threats from disease, natural disasters like tsunamis, and the lack of genetic diversity, a fragile bastion against total extinction. On the secluded, predator-free islands of New Zealand, a truly eccentric character of the avian world emerges under the cover of darkness. This is the kakapo, a bird of extraordinary contradictions. It is the world's only flightless parrot, the heaviest parrot, and it is nocturnal. With its mossy green feathers providing camouflage on the forest floor and a strangely owl-like face, it is a bird unlike any other. For millions of years, in an island paradise with no ground predators, the kakapo had no need to fly. Instead, it became a powerful walker and climber, using its strong legs to traverse its territory. This evolutionary path, however, left it completely defenseless when predators like stoats cats and rats were introduced by human settlers. The kakapo population was decimated, and the species was pushed to the very brink of extinction. An intensive and remarkable conservation effort has managed to pull it back, but its future remains precarious. The entire population, now numbering just under 250 individuals, lives on a few protected offshore islands. Each bird is known by name, monitored around the clock, and given supplementary food to ensure its survival. A monumental human effort to save a unique and charming evolutionary masterpiece. In the remote temperate forests where Russia, China, and North Korea meet, a breathtakingly beautiful predator stalks the frozen landscape. This is the Amur leopard, arguably the rarest big cat on Earth. Adapted to a life in the harsh, snowy winters, its coat is paler, longer, and thicker than that of other leopard subspecies. Its magnificent rosette patterns are larger and more widely spaced, a unique coat for a unique environment. These leopards are solitary and powerful hunters, capable of carrying prey far heavier than themselves up into the trees to keep it safe from other predators. For decades, this stunning cat has been hunted relentlessly for its beautiful fur and its bones, while its forest home has been systematically destroyed by logging and fires. This combination of threats pushed the Amur leopard to the edge of oblivion. At one point, it was thought only a few dozen remained in the wild. Thanks to concerted conservation efforts, including anti-poaching patrols and habitat protection, the population has shown signs of a fragile recovery. Today, the number has risen to around 100 individuals, a hopeful but still desperately small figure. Every one of these leopards is a beacon of hope for the survival of their kind. High in the Cyclops Mountains of Indonesia's Papua province, a creature thought lost to science for over 60 years has made a miraculous reappearance. This is Attenborough's long-beaked echidna, one of the most enigmatic mammals on the planet. Echidnas are monotremes, an ancient lineage of mammals that lay eggs, a group that also includes the platypus. This particular species, named in my honor, is distinguished by its long, downward curving snout, which it uses to probe the soil for earthworms and insects. It is a shy, nocturnal creature, a spiny ghost of the forest floor. For more than 6 decades after it was first described from a single specimen in 1961, there were no confirmed sightings. It was feared to be extinct. But in 2023, after weeks of painstaking work with remote camera traps, a scientific expedition captured the first ever images of this animal, alive in the wild. The rediscovery was a moment of pure elation for the conservation world. Yet, it remains critically endangered, threatened by habitat loss and hunting. Its reappearance is not an end to the story, but a new beginning, a second chance to study and protect one of the Earth's most unusual and secretive inhabitants. In the vast, semi-arid grasslands of Queensland, Australia, a small community of burrowing marsupials is fighting for its future. This is the northern hairy-nosed wombat, one of the rarest land mammals in the world, larger than the common wombat, with softer fur and a broader, hair-covered nose. This powerful digger spends most of its life underground in complex networks of burrows. These burrows provide a refuge from the scorching daytime heat and from predators. allowing the wombats to emerge at night to graze on native grasses. They are sociable creatures, often sharing their extensive tunnel systems. By the 1980s, this species had been reduced to a single tiny population of just 35 individuals in Epping Forest National Park. Competition for food with cattle and sheep combined with drought and predation had pushed them to the very verge of extinction. A concerted conservation program, including the construction of a predator-proof fence and the establishment of a second insurance colony, has been their lifeline. The population has now slowly and carefully grown to just over 300 individuals. It is a remarkable success story, but their existence remains incredibly fragile, a small flicker of life in the immense Australian outback. The creatures we have met on this journey are more than just biological curiosities. They are the living, breathing results of millions of years of evolution, each one a unique and irreplaceable part of the great web of life. The vaquita, the saola, the Javan rhino. Their stories are a powerful and sobering reflection of our time. Their extreme rarity is a direct consequence of the pressures our world is now under. The loss of even one of these species would be a profound tragedy, a permanent tear in the rich fabric of our planet's biodiversity, leaving the world poorer for its absence. Protecting these animals is not just about saving a single species, it is about preserving the health and integrity of the ecosystems they inhabit. From the forests they shape to the oceans they swim in, their presence contributes to a balance that ultimately benefits all life, including our own. The dedicated work of conservationists on the front lines gives us hope, but they cannot succeed alone. The fate of these rare beings rests in the hands of all of humanity. It is a global responsibility that we must all share, a moral imperative to act as stewards for the planet's most vulnerable inhabitants. Awareness is the first crucial step toward meaningful action. By understanding the plight of these rare creatures, we can begin to make choices that support their survival. I urge you to share this journey with others. Talk about these animals, spread the word, and help ignite a global conversation about the importance of conservation. The more people who know and care about the fate of the Amur leopard or the kakapo, the greater the chance we have of ensuring they have a future. Let us work together to ensure that these whispers of the wild do not fade into eternal silence.